race for the African Union Commission (AUC) chairmanship has taken a dramatic turn, with new developments making it one of the most competitive contests in recent years. But before we break down how things have tightened, let's address some of the biggest allegations that have been making rounds.
Have that accumulated experience in diplomacy. I know very well the...
First, there were claims that Djibouti's candidate, Foreign Minister Mahmoud Youssouf, was planning to step down in favour of Kenya's former Prime Minister, Raila Odinga. However, this turned out to be false. The Eastlay Voice reported that Youssouf himself refuted these claims, making it clear that he is still in the race and actively campaigning. Then came an even bigger claim that the Kenyan government allegedly tried to bribe Youssouf with a whopping 6 billion Kenyan shillings to withdraw. Again, this allegation has been dismissed, with no credible evidence to support it. Now that we've cleared up these claims, let's get into why the race has become tighter than ever.
Messieurs, bonsoir et merci d'être parmi nous ce soir. Vous êtes en direct.
Our analysis shows that the contest between Raila Odinga and Mahmoud Youssouf is no longer just a two-horse race. There are shifting alliances, behind-the-scenes lobbying, and geopolitical interests at play.
Honourable Raila Odinga.
Just 2 days after Raila secured the East African Community EAC endorsement, Djibouti's Youssouf received a huge boost from the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, OIC. This backing was reportedly sealed in Cameroon after a resolution by OIC foreign ministers between August 29th and 30. Why does this matter? The OIC has 27 African members, meaning their support could give Youssouf a significant edge. However, the influence of OIC members remains uncertain, as some key nations like Uganda, Nigeria, and Guinea-Bissau are believed to be backing Raila. North African OIC members, Algeria, Egypt, Libya, Morocco, have their own candidates for AUC deputy chairperson, meaning their focus may not entirely be on Youssouf. One of Raila's biggest challenges, the French-speaking Francophone bloc, which historically votes as a unit. Why is this important? Francophone Africa has dominated AUC leadership in the past. Experts say these countries tend to support their own, meaning they could heavily back Djibouti. This is exactly how Kenya's Amina Mohamed lost in 2017 to Moussa Faki, a Francophone candidate. Political analyst Ahmed Hashi predicts that the Francophone bloc, Sahel countries and Central Africa, will likely unite against Raila, making his path to victory even harder.
President Cyril Ramaphosa.
Southern Africa, SADC countries, also plays a key role in the election. Why does this matter? In 2017, SADC members abstained, which hurt Kenya's chances. Now, Madagascar's candidate is part of the Eastern Africa bloc, further complicating Raila's numbers. Of the past 5 AUC chairs, only one has been from Anglophone Africa, South Africa's Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma. The rest were Francophone. If Southern Africa doesn't unite behind Raila, his chances could drop drastically. Kenya is actively lobbying to secure key votes, but there are challenges. Uganda, Tanzania, and South Sudan support Raila, but Rwanda and Burundi are still unclear. Kenya has strengthened ties with Morocco, which could help sway North African votes. The ECOWAS bloc, West Africa, may also negotiate support in exchange for backing their Commonwealth candidate.
Honourable Raila Odinga.
Kenya's trade policy and the effect of trade disputes, especially with its neighbours, will undoubtedly play a role in shaping the final outcome. However, when analysing the dynamics at play, it becomes evident that Raila Odinga's path to victory is highly uncertain. While he enjoys strong backing from the East African Community, EAC, and has positioned himself as a Pan-Africanist, the numbers and political alignments across the continent present significant hurdles.
Have that accumulated experience.
Djibouti's Mahmoud Youssouf appears to have the upper hand, largely due to the backing he has received from the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, OIC. With at least 27 African nations belonging to the OIC, his candidacy enjoys a strategic advantage. Additionally, Francophone Africa has historically voted in blocs, and this trend is likely to continue. The influence of the French-speaking nations cannot be underestimated, as seen in past elections, where their unity determined outcomes. If these countries consolidate behind Youssouf, Raila's chances diminish significantly. Furthermore, the presence of other candidates from Madagascar and Mauritius complicates matters. The Southern African Development Community, SADC, has historically been unpredictable in its voting patterns, with instances of abstention that have previously cost candidates dearly. Should SADC nations lean towards their regional representative rather than Raila, his bid could suffer a significant blow. The absence of full-fledged support from Ethiopia, Rwanda, and Burundi also raises questions about his ability to galvanize unanimous backing from East Africa.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite His Excellency Raila Odinga to share his opening remarks. Your Excellency, you have 5 minutes.
While Raila brings experience, diplomatic recognition, and infrastructure credentials, it is unclear whether these factors will be enough to overcome the well-orchestrated alliances already forming around his competitors. His best shot lies in strategic lobbying, leveraging trade agreements, and negotiating compromises with competing blocs.
L'Afrique de la paix, de l'intégration.
However, as things stand, Djibouti's candidate appears to be in pole position, with a strong likelihood of securing the AUC chairmanship unless Kenya makes significant diplomatic maneuvers in the coming months. What Raila must do? He needs to travel across the continent and personally lobby undecided nations. He must secure more support from Southern Africa and North Africa to stand a chance. Kenya's diplomacy must intensify negotiations before the final vote in February 2025. Raila started strong, but the entry of Djibouti's candidate and new competitors has completely changed the game. This is no longer an easy win. The Francophone bloc, Southern Africa, and Islamic nations are major factors that could tip the scale. Will Kenya's diplomatic strategy deliver a victory for Raila? Or will history repeat itself, just like Amina Mohammed's 2017 loss? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe to Lifelines TV for more in-depth political analysis. Like, share, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next update. Until next time.